All right, we are live. Hello and welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. I'm XYZR and let's solve some puzzles. I love puzzles. Hey Hunter and Junker, hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Mine's been good. I got to grill, which is like the best thing about Saturdays. I mean, I could grill any day, but wait, what? I can just hop over this one? Why have the... Oh god. I have a bad feeling about that already. Wow. Huh? Take control. Alright, now there's two of us. I could try and get into Ark. Wee. Hi, fly sky high. Huh. Can I get the box up there? Actually, of course I can. Oh, god damn it. Where are you? Where'd I put myself? Ah! Control. Thank you. Let me move this guy over where I can switch easier. Heyo. Take control. Well, the thing with art, there's like a lot of building that you gotta do. Like, there's people were just talking on Reddit, I saw, and it's like, you play hours in Ark and I haven't faced a boss. It's like, yeah, you're too busy building all this shit. Alright, maybe I just need to find the other me and have him move so I can have him do stuff. Well, I don't know. I only played like a few times, so But that's what people are complaining about on Reddit, so I guess I'm kind of just parroting what they're saying. And it's Reddit, so they say dumb shit all the time. Ayo. Got enough puzzles solved. Oh, in this case, it looks like we're going down, not up. Interesting. Maybe I'm dumb. Is that where we started? That could be where we started. Oh, no, I don't see the ship. I don't want to get too close because I'm going to fall. No, that we go down. We play Fivercraft. I don't even know what that means. I'm going to assume it is a pain in the ass, though. Hold on. What the... Oh, that's the drilling party one. Okay. Oh. Oof. Oh, hello.
I wonder what it was like when the ancients were still here. Their world seems so... lively.
Yes.
Not always in a good way.
Shut
Interesting
up,
times
Athena.
are great to read about, but rarely great to experience.
Like
That's
2020.
true. But they left behind so much art and philosophy and religion. And so many strange stories. Is New Jerusalem like that?
It was, in the beginning.
Oh, I gotta go this way. I'm stupid. Oh, great. Labyrinth time. Maybe. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm trying to... Wait, what the... Oh man, I can't do anything with that. God damn it, take it back. Probably take this one back too. God damn it. What a pain in the ass this part is. Nope, can't use that one either. There we go. Better. There we go. Oh, I guess we are going up again. Whee! Epileptics beware. Is this Poseidon or is it going to be the Sphinx again? Oh, it's the Sphinx again.
For tricking the gods to help humankind, Prometheus was punished by being bound to a rock, there to be eternally tormented.
You dicks.
The chains that held him were forged by Hephaestus, blacksmith to the gods. Was Hephaestus right to allow his art to be used in this fashion?
No, because I like Prometheus. How you cut the cryptic nonsense until if Athena is here? Oh well.
And why was it for lowly, lame Hephaestus to make this choice, and not mighty Zeus?
Everyone must make a choice.
Make yours wisely, then. As you continue your journey to the flame, remember Hephaestus and the burdens of the blacksmith.
Another laser. We're gonna be firing.
The pattern is holding. Solve the puzzles, enter the town,
Hello.
speak to an entity, turn on the beam.
Yep, there's a pattern.
It's appealing to our past, reminding us of where we came from, but changing enough elements to make us view our history through a different lens. Or maybe I'm completely missing the point.
Yeah, it might not be that deep, bro.
You might have something there.
I read about this in a book. It's called defamiliarization.
You could?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm actually impressed.
Hey, Al.
Everything okay?
Yeah. What do you think about the bi-replication tech?
It seems like something that could very quickly get out of control. You know that saying about good intentions? If we can solve problems by just making more people, how long before people just become a problem-solving tool?
What do you think about Miranda's idea that it's our duty to spread life?
Our ancestors thought they could introduce new species to existing ecosystems, and it never turned out well.
I wouldn't say never, but often not.
There's no life there now, but you can't see the future.
That's what
You
will
might be
be
wiping
there.
out a whole ecosystem that hasn't even gotten started yet.
You snooze, you lose, other species. Hey, Melville.
Yes?
Did you ever meet the founder?
Of course I did. She and Cornelius were both there when I was born. Neath was just starting to take over back then, and they were still showing her the ropes.
What was the founder like?
Busy. There was always another problem to solve. Did you know that she never upgraded her body? Always prioritized everyone else. That's the kind of work ethic I wish more people had.
I agree, but there needs to be space for other
I
things in life.
suppose so. For me, living is doing. But I understand that other people have more varied needs.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever crave companionship?
I've never felt the need for a partner as such.
Except the cat.
I've met a lot of people who do. Athena and Cornelius, Atal and Damien, Sarabai and Hypatia. But that's not really for me. So far, at least.
So far. You're pretty old at this
But
point.
I do have social needs like anyone. What I like is a pleasant buzz of humanity. Not too close, not too far. Something I can be part of without having it get in my face all the time.
Could these visions affect my mind?
The data stream overloads? Yes, they could. There are safeguards to prevent that from happening. But these aren't exactly carefully controlled circumstances. It's hard to predict. Our brains are absurdly complicated, which is why it's so hard to make more of us.
It wasn't hard for people. Why do you think the founder left New Jerusalem?
Maybe she just got sick of things breaking all the time.
What exactly can these
As far
particles
as I can
do?
tell, anything, which is insane.
That is insane. How do you feel about the policies of the mayor?
I used to think it was the only safe way forward. Keep things simple and under control. Now I'm not so sure that ever made sense.
What do you think about Miranda?
She's so innocent and full of wonder, it should make me want to retch, metaphorically speaking. But I'll admit, she's sort of charming.
Aw, I should get back to work. think that's the one I already solved. You go to what the question mark is. Just star in the distance too. I've been there already. Oh, Byron, I can't say anything to right now. Oh, hello. Another lab.
Wow!
Wow, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that, Hunter. No more ads for you. Huh, what's down here? Last time it was one of these, there's a schematic, but from Quentin. To Athena, dear founder, I never got to know you. People tell all these stories about you, and I don't know what to believe. Some people say to ask Cornelius. Others say Cornelius is too blinded by grief. Don't know why I got tongue-tied there. Some say Byron stands for the truth. Others say he's a fanatic and a radical and we should listen to the mayor. There doesn't seem to be one way of getting a straight answer. Why did you abandon us to this chaos? Why can't you just come back and sort this out? If you're reading these messages, don't you care? Poor Quentin. From Rodam. Dear founder, thank you for everything you did to us. I'm grateful for the life that I have, which would not exist without you. Hope wherever you are at peace. Trials blah 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 version 0.12 successfully developed. New labs established to avoid interference. First successful duplication of advanced machinery. Trials blah blah blah. Data collection analysis translation groping in the dark. Maybe God was just trying to make an apple pie from scratch. Huh. Data stream. Oh, that wasn't too much.
This looks like it has something to do with energy generation. Am I reading this right?
What number does this guy have on his chest? I can't see. Does he even have a number? He might not. This looks like a really toasty server room. I'm about to get another hallucination. From Belzeran to Athena. Oh, great and sacred founder. I believe I've discovered the truth that our so-called leaders have hidden from us. The absurd and sacrilegious goal they have been working towards, this hubristic completion day foolishness, was never your true intent. Even the abomination of a city called this abomination of a city that calls itself New Jerusalem is a deception. Why do you want us to return to the sinful ways of our ancestors, strangling the living soil with steel and concrete? No. As when I said the first companions lived humbly amongst the splendors of Gaia, having no need for all this wasteful ostension inherited from our weak and decadent ancestors, they showed us the true path. After all, why would the progenitor have given us hardy bodies if she intended for us to live in unearned luxury? From the very first we were built to be free from pride and material excess. Your teachings have been obscured and perverted by ideologues, worst of all by the traitor Byron, who was once like a son to you. But you should know that there are still those of us who remember the truth and await the blessed day of your return, when surely justice will be melted out and humanity will finally return to its intended path. Hallowed by your name, Belzerzan. Traitor Byron. Byron knows what he's doing, I think. Cliche. From blah to Amanda. Or Miranda. Blah. As you continue your reading, there's a useful concept that I would like you to keep in mind. The thought-terminating cliche. This is a type of phrase, often a slogan or saying, which sounds meaningful but is really intended to make you stop thinking. Pick an example from our history. Something in the simulation might say things like, it's the will of Elohim, or it serves a process. And that would be that. Case closed. Who knows how many iterations never advance further because they just stopped thinking at that point. Do know, however, that a thought-terminating cliche is not the same as a lie. It may very well contain elements of truth. Those elements are used to keep you from questioning a whole set of assumptions that come with it, which may be partially or totally false. It often takes the form of appealing to something you care about. We must protect X, where X is a nation, a philosophy, public order, or even the planet itself. While you may agree with that element, all kinds of assumptions may be included about how to protect something, or who to protect it from, or what the end goal of protecting it is. If you stop there, just because you agree with the surface level statement, the results may be the opposite of everything you wanted. Like those who chose to serve Elohim, and in doing so prevented him from achieving his true purpose. The shutdown. We assembled on the vast green lawn outside the reactors. Outside as the reactors began to slowly wind down. The workers were solemn. The activists who had fought hard against the decommissioning seemed crushed. There was supposed to be a speech, but the spokeswoman had lost her notes. Outside, the protesters cheered. My eyes were drawn to the discarded anti-shutdown banners, endlessly reciting the facts. The statistics on mortality per trillion kilowatts, lowest of all energy resources. Lifespan of a reactor, 70 more years. In our case, minimal land footprint, almost zero emissions, no intermittency. It became a jumble of words, a litany, almost kind of a Glossolalia. Okay, as far as the protesters outside were concerned, it might as well have been an alien tongue. Well, that word sounded like an alien tongue to me, but one thing was clear to them, and that was enough. The technology inside this compound was deeply inherently wrong. It was a sin. I don't know if I like that word. I can't help but think about that moment on August 6th, 1945, when the sky erupted above Shima Hospital. My imagination could never fully encompass it. How do you imagine more than 70,000 people annihilated in an instant? The ancestor of mine was in that hospital. He went from being a doctor, a husband, a father, a pacifist stuck in a terrible war, to being a pile of bleached bones covered in rubble. All in a single second. Not by accident, because of a choice someone made. Not because of a reactor, because of a bomb. Just 2 days earlier, contradicting his campaign promises, the Prime Minister had suggested that the use of tactical nuclear weapons would be an acceptable risk if the conflict continued. Very few seemed to find this particularly shocking or dangerous. They were afraid of reactors, but not of the bombs. The spokeswoman gave up on finding her notes. It was starting to rain, and people were walking away. She grabbed the microphone. By the time you regret this, it'll be too late. But honestly, I don't know if I care anymore. Maybe you have it coming. Don't have a date here. Spokeswoman sounds so bitter. The protesters didn't mean any harm. From their perspective, they're doing good. People always think they're doing good when they get collectively outraged. That doesn't make them right. Oh, that line would piss a lot of people off. Collective action can change the world when it's deliberate and based in reason, but it can also become a mental trap or a societal pressure valve. I can't maintain this like the smartest game. There's a lot of thinking going on. Yeah, this is like a gigantic server room though. What can be out here? Another puzzle, perhaps? If it is, it's far away or something. I don't know what it is, but I think it would be a puzzle or something. I'm not even gonna screw walking the path to this damn thing. It's gonna take forever regardless. Come on. They should have made these things able to run faster.
It's an old saying about how, in the end, the sea will claim everything.
Maybe your mom will claim
I have
everything.
no doubt that this is true. In the long history of the human species, entire regions have disappeared under the waves.
Yeah.
Places like Beringia and Doggerland. still have
Doggerland sounds like an
cultural
Australian area.
memories. But we shouldn't forget that life began in the sea.
Yep.
We are the children of the sea. And it's not through floods and ruin that the sea will claim everything, but through us.
Okay, whatever. Chernovsky. From Arkady in our likeness essays on humankind reaching adulthood. With an alarming frequency, our mythological narratives conceptualize our separation from nature as a fall, a punishment for sinning, a loss of innocence, a decline from a golden age. We believe that a better state of humanity is possible, but that this state must be in the past. Yet our historical experience has been the opposite. For all the horrors of modern war, and they are considerable, relatively few people today have to suffer the unspeakable agonies that our ancestors went through on a daily basis. It is doubly ironic that we place our golden ages in the past. We very rarely ever consider what life was actually like for the people whose genes we carry. How cold they were, how hungry, how frightened of the cruelty of nature, what unspeakable pains they had experienced when they were sick or injured, how many of the children they had to lose, unable to help, begging the heavens for mercy and never receiving an answer. The past is a slowly receding tidal wave of grief. The battle for human emancipation is not yet won, and the path has been far from straightforward. And yet, in a few thousand years, we have eliminated a great deal of suffering that before must have seemed unavoidable and eternal. Some still suffer, their lives held ransom by politics and economics. At least now we know that a better world is truly possible and that lies in the future. Founding. From Hypatia's Journal, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. We had a bit of an incident today. Nothing major, but still woke all of us up. Sun was away from the camp, alone, even though we had agreed that we should always go in teams, and she encountered a group of the herbivores that we saw in the first days. Cows, they're called. Apparently our ancestors kept them as livestock. The sages said they squeezed them for liquid. I find that hard to believe, but I digress. Sun encountered a herd, and just as predicted, the animals were passive at first, friendly even. Sun decided to abandon her survey to study them for a while, which went well, until a group of wolves, formerly dogs, a type of pet, entered the clearing, causing a stampede. It's kind of funny that... Hey, I wonder, if humans went away, how long would dogs take to regress? Would they regress back to wolves? Would they just interbreed with wolves? Interesting. Sun is alright, only minor scratches to the bodywork and a few torn wires, but it was a close call. I guess we got a little complacent, a little too comfortable. I'll have to be more careful from now on.
Now, I have to talk science fiction for a bit because I love science fiction, but it drives me nuts. There's this cliche that shows up over and over, and every time someone uses it, everyone pretends it's really profound. It goes something like this. A scientist invents something good, but...
It's used for bad.
It's actually really bad. You could have something that makes your life better, but no, you can't. How dare you even want it? That's hubris. That's playing God. And it's never anything that reflects the real world, right? It's never, oh no, you invented a vaccine for cervical cancer. Oh no, you invented a new class of antibiotics. Oh no, you cured malaria. How dare you? Those diseased mosquitoes are way more important than human lives. How did science fiction become so reactionary? You know, if we all thought this way, you guys wouldn't even exist. At least Alex agrees with me. She has good taste.
Alright, BRBs. Gotta go. Alright, we are back. What happens if I get both of these stupid trying extra challenges done? Does that open up anything for me? That's all that can be left, I'm pretty sure. Hello. What? Yep. This has to be another challenge, right? Another puzzle. Also, nice streak, Hunter. 70 days is nice. Oh no, that's another terminal or thingy. What the hell? Data overload? Oh, really? Not an overload?
As we continue exploring the cold northern reaches of the island, the contrast between the harshness of this place and the softness of New Jerusalem becomes more and more pronounced.
Yes.
There is a kind of madness in what we are doing, going to a place that is so hostile to our existence. That does not mean there is nothing to love here. There is, in fact, a great beauty, but it is a hateful beauty. A beauty you can only love because there are places that are not like this. And yet, it is precisely this hateful beauty that the people of New Jerusalem fail to see, and so cannot understand their own blessings.
Remember, this is the first secret one that I found, like up around, yeah, here. interface. Yeah, so that was the first of the fake, well, not fakey, the extra ones. So in that case, they're okay. I guess the extra one is called out now. I thought it'd be a question mark, but I guess not. What the hell is that? It's still down there. What the hell is this? Huh. Huh? What the hell is this? Seriously, what is this? Where are you going? What are you? What are you doing? Oh, you pain in the ass. Is this how you unlock stars in this game? Seems to be heading that way. Maybe. Fuck. This must be it. God, okay, I don't like how much running there is in this right now. It's too much, man. Star. That's all it can be. This unlocks stars. Solve one Prometheus monument.
Things must be balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
So 1K found recording of Lift Thrasier and one auto recording 2. I know he's one of the first companions, but I don't know much else about him. Don't think I've ever seen him. Ron, can someone explain? Lift Thrasier has always had an unusual perspective, even in the very beginning. He travels a lot, sometimes leaving for years. He built a kind of mobile charging station, so he didn't need to come back to the city as often, although it was quite risky as the solar panels had a tendency to break rather quickly. But he had no problem taking risks if he felt they were necessary, and exploration was always necessary to him. He would record his thoughts as he explored and then publish them when he returned. Over the centuries, he accumulated a group of admirers, or disciples if you prefer. In the period of crisis surrounding Athena's disappearance, they left the city, headed into the unknown, and we haven't heard from them since. Interesting.
I think that was more like a recording. The entity didn't appear, and the system didn't react either.
Stars. Another reflection of the simulation.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's like how you get all of the stars or not, though. It's hard to tell. At least the blue sticks out like a sore thumb on this kind of map. Alright, now try and get the other puzzle. I mean, maybe I did. Is that or isn't that how you get stars then? I don't even know what stars are for, too. I don't know if I can die from that kind of a drop or not. Maybe. Oh, oh, stupid. Oh god, can I get back? I can't even get. Again? Oh, Prometheus Spark. That's what that is. Okay. Interesting. So here's another puzzle. Another special puzzle. Wait, oh, I did both of these. I'm stupid. Those are one of the main ones I didn't do. Well, I think actually 2 of the main ones I didn't do. I know 3 was one of them, but I don't know the other one. Maybe just 3, I don't know. Okay, so if I did 2, now what does that gate say to me? Does it say it's like halfway to being opened? Not quite. Kind of weird, actually. Alright, well, let's get to the next area then, I guess, since everything here is, or most of what's here is just like, sorted out. Oh god, where is that goddamn starting point? Hope that one area is not as vast as this one. I guess it was just 3 that I didn't do. At least I... Hey, Yakut. Look at me.
Miranda is the founder's daughter.
Yep.
It's still kind of blowing my mind. She came all the way out here, left everything she had behind, and created a new life. Why do you think she did that?
You guys bugged her.
Miranda is certainly amazing, at least from what she sounds like. I can imagine that it must feel very special to be her parent. On the other hand, we're not like ancient humans. We're not born as babies.
Yeah.
Would you have preferred to have a family?
Of course.
He did, didn't he? He remembers what it's like to be part of a family. The first companions were everything to him.
Can I actually ask him about something else?
1K, what's up?
How are you feeling?
I'm not sure, to be honest. This is all so surreal. Walking around here is so peaceful, but it's also... I don't know. One moment I feel inspired, the next, kind of creeped out.
Why is the northern part of this island mostly underwater?
Our ancestors relied heavily on fossil fuels for energy generation,
yeah, about that.
which released a lot of carbon dioxide. This caused the atmosphere to trap more heat, which changed the planet's overall climate. The effect continued even after they were gone, and these low-lying areas were flooded. I've seen a lot of places like that.
Did you ever meet the founder?
No, I never did. I would have loved to.
Have you changed your mind about trying some puzzles?
Nope.
What do you make of the megastructure's interior?
You know, people throw around the word awesome a lot. I probably do it too, but I think what we saw in there is the proper meaning of the word.
Yeah. A lot of awe there. Wee! Going down, down. Oh yeah, this is where we started. Oh, we just went even farther down yet. No, wait, remember. Derp. Enter capsule. Flooded Valley. Travel to North 2.
You're on your way to an island. Yes, another island. Sorry, Melville. Well, it actually used to be a valley between the mountains, but it's mostly flooded now. That probably happened long before the founder came here, though.
Yeah.
Another legacy of our ancestors.
Do me a favor, will you? Look for another one of the Founder's labs. We can't get back into the megastructure without getting to the third site in the north, but I need more information to make more fixes.
Okay. Oh, look. Another star area. Huh. X marks the spots, I guess. I don't know. One is over this way. Yep, here it is. I'm excited to see what else we can find in here. What other new things? Absorption? Accumulator. Huh. Interesting. Lame. Interesting. Like, so discharging just, yeah, discharges. Doesn't actually, like, have a little follow-up to it. Interesting. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I could have just... Derp. Wee! Wow.
In the beginning, before we built New Jerusalem, we used to explore just like this. Small groups setting out for the horizon, looking for resources, trying to make sense of the world we've been thrust into.
Oh dear.
Trying to find a way forward. It was a hard time, but I can't deny that it was also
Excite. Oop. Shut down. Don't take a swim. Oh, I missed what Byron was gonna say now. Here's a question. Can I attach more than one of these at once? I can. Huh. And red. Here we go. Boom. Shakalaka. Bring back dogs. Thread title says it all. We should re-domesticate dogs. Our ancestors loved dogs so much. They insisted they were amazing companions full of life and love. Man's best friend. And the lives they lived with humans must have been infinitely better than in the wild, so why not bring them back? Did you know that the poet Lord Byron wrote a beautiful poem about his dog, Boatswain? He said he had beauty without vanity, strength without insolence, courage without ferocity, and all the virtues of man without its vices. Is that who our Byron names himself after? No, he named himself after Robert Byron, the travel writer. Oh, that's great. What about my idea? We should breed them back, except pugs. The ability to breed does seem like an important feature of an animal. It's not like pugs are the only hostile alchemy towards it. I would love to have a dog. We could go on walks together and be excited about every new smell and play fetch. It sounds magical. Yeah, like I like pugs in the sense that they're very nice, sweet dogs. But the breathing is important. We should not make dogs that can't breathe. That's not nice to the dogs. I don't know what's gonna be over here. It wouldn't be just pugs, but they'd be like the big one. And yet it moves. Hey, I remember this game. It was okay. A fascinating story I discovered in the archive concerns a great scientist by the name of Galileo. This remarkable man made huge contributions to the early development of science, but was best remembered for becoming embroiled in controversy with the church that ended with accusations of heresy, a trial, and him being placed under house arrest for the rest of his life. The cause of the controversy, he argued that the earth revolved around the sun. Also, I'm speaking too quickly. A view we would describe as self-evident, in which the Inquisition described as foolish and absurd in philosophy and formally heretical. The story became emblematic for how society often punishes those who try and push our understanding of a world forward in the modern day. There's legend at the end of this trial he murdered, and yet it moves. A beautiful idea, but untrue. Because defying society is hard, it comes at a high cost. Not everyone is capable of bearing it. What would you have done in his place? What I had done? I think we have tried to stand up for the truth. It's harder than it sounds. Fighting an authority like Elohim is one thing. Well, even when your friends and allies may renounce you for holding an unacceptable opinion, it takes enormous willpower to continue. But if nobody does it, society gets stuck. Yep. Puzzled. Only been 3 texts? Lord of the Files. That's a fun achievement name. The role of puzzles in the simulation was so important to the creation of our civilization that it has left an indelible imprint, but sometimes I worry that this is an issue. Alexandra Drennan thought of human beings as problem solvers, but the real world isn't anything like the simulation. Yes, there are problems to solve, but there isn't a chichamino waiting to reward you. There's just another problem and another and another. Our veneration of the puzzle may be blinding us to the fact that sometimes there is not a neat solution. Sometimes life is just a slog and the best you can do is muddle through. From Aurora to Athena. Dear Athena, have you really left us for good, without even saying goodbye? I know we haven't spoken much lately, but isn't that just part of the slow, relaxed lives we now lead? After all those centuries of struggle, trying to build New Jerusalem, I thought we deserved a rest, and if that disappointed you, why didn't you say so? I know you disapprove of all those silly titles they give us now, but we really were your first companions. We know what it was like. I was there when Yemo died. I remember the horror of realizing there's no way of bringing him back, the impossible finality of it, and then the determination to make it make sense, to have to be a part of a story that leads to a better world. I never abandoned that, Athena. I just thought that maybe I could spend some time on things that make life worth living too. Maybe I lost track. Maybe I failed you. I don't know, because you didn't tell me. I wouldn't have expected an icy island, but I guess that makes sense with the whole global warming thing. Crossing. Wee thunk. Wee thunk. Well, that's not all that useful now, is it? Or is it? Yes! What did that open up, though? Ah, it opened up this, didn't it? Yes. Haha. Got it. Three on this new island.
So much history here that we can't see.
Yet.
The founder must have walked these paths hundreds of times, maybe thousands. Miranda must have stood right where we're standing. This all looks alien to us, but it must have been familiar to them.
Oh yeah, of course.
If this was their home, where are they now? They must be inside the megastructure, waiting for us to pass the test. It's the only thing that makes sense.
What's this question mark? I gotta see it. Ooh, a special test. Special puzzle. Field of view. I still feel like the music gets kind of loud in this game, but even after all the tweaking down I've done. This one, I like this one, but I'll admit it did not take me I think it didn't take me too long to solve. There we go. Slap. Good shit. Hello. Gotta follow you around again, fucking Prometheus. What are you doing to me? Doom, 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 doom. Do do do. Do 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 do. Where's this thing even headed? Prometheus, you trickster. Give me my star and get out. Don't you... Oh, I can't... You douchebag! There's gotta be a way to walk through water eventually, or go around it. I don't know. God damn it. Prometheus, you big fat douchebag. Wellspring. One thing I do... Like, we have inverters still. I want to see drills again. I want the tools that we have to keep coming back. That makes for more fun puzzles, in my opinion. Yes, I want you, but how do I get you? How do I get that one? Okay, there's red there. So I guess, I can't take this one out of here, so how am I supposed to get all the way over there? It makes no sense. I mean, I can skip at least a puzzle. Yeah, for right now at least. Didn't think I could go through that. Here's the thing, now that I've had a few puzzles where you don't have to, but at least it's much easier to just find a little light beam they hit outside and then come back, I'm inclined to just do that now. I don't know if that's going to be the case here, but it could be. One of the few things I think this game does not do as well as its predecessor. Balance of forces. Dunk. Restart the puzzle. Is this actually this easy? God damn it. This would be harder maybe if not for the fact that it's very similar to one of the puzzles from Road to Gehenna.
You know, Wonkai, you're not entirely terrible at this.
Like there's one in Road to Gehenna where you have to have a beam stay floating constantly, basically, by bouncing between two fans. I'm kind of blasting through this series though. I don't really know why, but there we go. That's for the drill. When I can get there. Oh wait, oh that was I misunderstood what kind of thing that even was. Fuck. Discharge. Charge up. Don't need you anymore. There we go. There we go. Done. I am blasting through these puzzles. These ones are a bit less stumping me than some of the other ones did.
Melville?
What is it now?
Why did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture, it is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic.
You say so.
Let's stay professional, everyone. It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. She's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
Well, another lost puzzle. Lateral inhibition. Interesting. I think I will go to Overwatch and yeah. Bye, like, follow, and subscribe. I will be on Overwatch in a few, but till then, bye.